Junkin' Fool over here in Poorville, along with Debbie.
Hello.
She's going to be my moderator, my filmer, my, yeah. So, happy Mother's Day to everyone. If you're mothered. If you're not, well, you know, have a happy day. So we got this on, the leaf spring hanger, $78. Then it comes with the 4 bolts. I think I am going to weld that. I'm kind of glad I had to get my fingers in there and slide the bolts through, so I'm kind of glad that was convenient. It was still a little tricky to get them in there. And then that bottom bolt, I had bought that separate. Tractor Supply. So we got something accomplished. I looked all over for them. I looked at a bunch of different auto parts stores. And they ordered me one. What store was that, Debbie? It wasn't Napa.
No,
anyway, an auto parts store.
AutoZone, I think.
Yeah, I think it was AutoZone. Got the receipt around, but we got that going, so we're still working on this project. Anything good in there, Debbie? And I thought I'd do a quick little video this morning. If everybody has a good day. Got to get this put on yet. See how I keep my stuff all organized in that? Where'd that other pen go? Oh, it's probably there. So I'm going to pull this out. Debbie, can you film this for me?
Yeah.
This is the electrolysis. We got this old vise. I'm going to grab my gloves. I bet I set my glove out here there. So I'm going to put this on next. It's pretty rough getting a good, and see how this comes out. Debbie said, is that the one we've been looking for? Now this is, I said before, but this is the sacrificial rod. I ended up changing the one I had, and you can clean these off every day or so, and this is Arm & Hammer washing soda, right, Debbie?
Washing powder, washing soda.
And you can, this is set up so I could actually flip it this way, and you can run a grinder over that and get it. The shinier it is and the thicker the metal, the better it's going to work for you. So let's take the vise out. Take it on, hook the connections. Oh.
That's looking better.
And like I say, yeah. Like I say, this stuff is not contaminated. Now we're going to put that in here. Although it's going to have to be adjusted a little bit more. Somebody was off in their measurements.
Oops.
That ought to work. We're going to hook our ground up to this, which ain't very thick to get a good connection. Then we're going to put our...
What's that called again?
Sacrificial rod. Usually it'll spark. If you're getting a good connection, usually it'll spark. Put it right on there. It's pretty rusty, so I had to get a pretty good connection. Make sure we're getting spark here. Oh yeah. So that should be good. We'll give it a while and look at it.
Did we need more washing?
We should. Oh, that thing's heavy. Put this over here. We might add a little bit more. We took quite a lot of it off. I didn't get real carried away with take a wire wheel and you go over them a few times. grinder, on the drill. It was set up before. Let's see if it tries to go out. Oh yeah. That did a lot. There we go. Clean it back up and put it back in there. Looks like a pretty nice vise.
Good job.
And then I'll mess around with it some more, but you loosen these, make sure everything's going to swivel. And like I said, I might just put it in there again. And so then we've got these motors here. This right here is called a flex plate. A lot of people call them flywheels. I even call them flywheels, but it's actually the technical term is flex plate. Basically anything with an automatic transmission usually has a flex plate. There might be something that don't, I'm not sure, but so that's a flex plate. And this is actually a flywheel. A good way to remember that, anything you really don't want to drop on your toe is a flywheel. This ain't going to be so bad if you drop it on your toe. So yeah, that's the difference. That's steel, and this is usually on a stick shift with a clutch and a pressure plate. And so this 6-cylinder Ford at one time had a stick shift. Okay, now I got, Debbie, you come over here to the flywheel from the other side, and I'll get the, whoops, I'll get the, this thing over here. I thought you'd go walk that way. That's alright, whatever works. If I planned on reusing that, I'd put a block or something down there for it to drop on. It's probably fine anyway. I've tore so many motors apart. I haven't done it lately. And this could actually be used, straighten it out a little bit, put it on flat steel. And there went the flywheel. Get over here. Maybe you can just go that way. Come on. Here. Let's see if we can get the harmonic balancer on. This is a very expensive tool. I actually did some trading on it. It's a snap-on. Wanted a right tractor you had. That's a 3/4 inch drive. And of course you got a gear puller. This is another thing you really shouldn't drop on your toe.
It almost did.
Almost. This is an aluminum timing case cover, and usually when you pull these off, they got aluminum timing case, or aluminum. Sometimes they got aluminum timing gear in here. So you got this, and if I remember right, behind it there should be a timing gear. So what I want to do, shine that over that way, or what I want to do is take this bench and set it probably on the other side of the building where I can actually lift these up to drain the oil with a track thing in there. So that's my whole plan. Load them in the dump truck or whatever, and Now to get this cover off, you got to usually pull like 3 or 4 of these bolts to get this timing cover off. And I'm just doing these for scrap. I don't really need any parts until I get rid of them. Yeah, I used to tear these apart. They were $60 a ton, $50 a ton. I'd tear a whole bunch of them apart, and I didn't have air tools or air screwdrivers or air ratchets. So it was a lot of work anyway. This is your timing mark that runs off of the harmonic balancer. I think that's all over it, Debbie.
Yep.
It's starting to rain.
Yep, that's what I was.
Well, there we go. So this one made a liar. I mean, this has got a steel gear in it. There's a clean piece of aluminum. Just pop the seal out. Cast aluminum. And there's the cam. And of course the crank. And I'll pull the oil pan. What you got to do is you got to pull the oil pan off and knock the pistons out. Pull that oil filter off. Basically any tin or any amount. Years ago when we were younger, we'd go to the job, we'd pay like $3 to tear these apart. I only did that a couple times, but right, Dean? Dean watching my videos, he was there. Another piece of tin, lifters. Usually the lifters will pop out. Sometimes you gotta give them a little precision. This is a good thing to throw in a freezer or washer or dryer or something for the tin. And of course you pull the filter off. I might have to get a filter wrench to do that. I think this filter could probably be reused. Not really.
Huh.
Although I have sold motors and started them with them that look like this. I don't know if there's oil in this or not. I guess I should have checked, but
Nope.
no, it probably doesn't have any oil in it. I'll do a video for a little bit until it starts trying to rain, then we'll have to shut it down. But I don't know if anybody knows it, but Debbie's like sugar. She'll melt. Well, she isn't really like that, but she's sweet as sugar.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta talk nice to her. It is Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I try to talk nice to her every day. Okay. Still got some water in the water port. Yeah, I remember when I first got ear wrenches and started tearing these apart. Sure did make the job easier. I know. Yeah, $3 you could get for tearing these apart, and they were some greasy motors.
You just have to do everything old school way, huh?
Yep. You get a pry bar and you knock the pistons. The pistons, well, when you do your own, the yard always kept they kept all the metal, obviously. But the pistons used to sell for like 35 cents a piece. And I got that smelter, and I was melting them. I had a smelter. I'd stack up the pistons, and that's really good aluminum. It's got a higher percentage of aluminum in it than. Yeah, that's my plan though, to get this thing over there. Where I'm probably gonna do that when I move the dump. Maybe move this bench over there and get it under on the other side so I can just lift these up and drain the oil. I can burn the oil. There's some copper.
Alright.
I used to tear the motors apart right up here by the road sometimes because I didn't have no way to move them around. They were so heavy. Get that way and give it a little vibration.
There's one more.
Right, Debbie?
Yep. Right there.
Good thing you were here.
Yeah.
Another thing that goes in a tin pile. That's actually got a little weight to it. Unless somebody come along and wanted to buy one today. Now we do got oil in this. Not too much. So that's why I need to, I'll have to figure out how to get that out of there. I might have to put that pan back on. So these are the rod caps. I know everybody, a lot of people probably know this, but these rod caps right here, that's a 2-bolt. But if you ever pick up a motor and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, a lot of Chevys and motors out of bigger trucks, them are 4-bolt main, and that's what they put in the race cars or the heavy trucks got them. And that's the ones that usually you could probably sell to an engine shop. Yeah, that crank. Let's see if I can find some tools here. Whoops, I guess I got to hold it the other way. I'm going to pull the mains off, I guess. Now, if you get a motor that's set up and you can't get the pistons out, sometimes it's pretty hard. Alright. These take a little bit more oomph. And they always got a wonderful burnt oil smell.
I know, I caught that when I was close.
Yeah, they... Now, see right over there on that end, Debbie? Alright.
This is where you want me to...
I'll just anywhere up there. I'm going to have to pull this pump off. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull that pump off. There's a couple of them I can't get to. I can get to that one, Debbie?
I think maybe not.
You're right again.
Sometimes.
Anyway, so then you loosen your rod, you take the cam out, the head's already off, both of these. You get in there with a pry bar, a good heavy bar. What I'm going to do is pull all this out, and then I'm going to put something down here and see if I can dump that oil. Really don't have to pull the cam out on it. See if it's all cast iron. And that goes as same as that goes the same as brake rotors, right, Debbie?
Yeah.
Which is actually not terrible bad now. I think it's 175. How long has that been on, Debbie?
Almost 20 minutes.
Oh, you that long? Wow. We'll just do this real quick, and then we'll call this video quick. We're going to pull this timing chain. Now, this is a good chain and gear. I'll keep that and probably the cam out of this. Probably put it on the computer and try to sell it. As soon as I remember what that motor is. I got the heads and stuff to this out back. So there's a good gear. Usually I put the steel gears in when I used to do a few of them back in the day. They usually just slide right off, unless you're doing a video. So there's the gear. And this is a good tight fit, so this probably was put on here not too long ago. I don't want to kink that gear. But yeah. Don't want to twist that chain is what I was trying to say. Yeah, save that, and what I do is I coat hanger them all together. I might have to put some oil on that, but we'll get it out of there. That video's getting long, and it'll take, well, it's what, 11 o'clock, maybe 10:30? It'll take quite a while to get it loaded. So thanks for stopping by Poorville. So you just pop the pistons out. I'll probably do another video as I go along if anybody's wanting to see these. And it's pretty easy. It's fun. It's I'll pull that copper off there. And I usually just get a bucket and throw the bolts in and try to keep them around. So anyway, thanks for stopping by Poorville. Everybody have a good day. Thumbs up, subscribe, and share. If you got anything you want to see me tear apart, if I got it, I'll tear it apart. Have a great day. Goodbye now.